Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me at Art Ladle and Spade. It is Wednesday here, and you are going to hear me say this quite a bit over the next few video posts. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. It's about almost 80 degrees out. It is beautiful. The sun is out. It just feels amazing, and I'm tempted to cancel the rest of my day, but I won't. I will be responsible, and I will see my clients, and then I will sneak outside in between sessions. Today I wanted to pop in, that's my favorite word, pop in. I wanted to pop in and talk a little bit about after germination. The important process after germination is caring for seedlings. And I am learning a lot. One of the things that I said a couple of videos ago is that I noticed my hosta leaves were turning yellow. And I wasn't sure what was going on. And I said in the video, well, the sun hasn't been out, but I don't think that could have anything to do with what's going on. That's exactly what was going on. My hostas and some of my other plants were not getting enough light. Some of my seedlings that I brought upstairs, they were under the grow light, and some of them were on heating mats. And I removed the heat, I removed the dome, and I also moved them upstairs to the sunroom. And some of those seedlings needed more light. So I should have kept some of them under the grow light, which is why they were stretching and reaching and all that other stuff. And that level of stretching is not good because it will make the flowers leggy. They won't have as many blooms. And it's just not a good thing for them to just be trying to reach out for the light the way they were. I needed to put them back under the grow lights, or make sure that they were in an area in the sunroom where they were getting a lot of sun. So two things I learned: that the stretching of my seedlings is not a good thing. I need to keep the grow light close to them, about 2 to 3 inches away from the seedlings, to make sure that that reaching doesn't happen. You want your flowers to be very full at the end once they go outside, and that reaching causes legginess. It causes them just not to be very strong. So that was a mistake. And also the yellowing of the leaves was not a good thing, because that was letting me know they weren't getting enough sun. Something else I've been noticing, but I feel like I've been pretty good about it, is just keeping an eye on the soil and making sure it's not drying out too much. And now that all of my seedlings have sprouted, or all of my seeds have sprouted, I am watering my seedlings from the bottom. So I'm having to make sure that they're not getting too dry, and also when I water them, that they're not getting too wet. So this is the critical stage. It wasn't germination, it's now the seedling, caring for the seedling so that I can get them to where they're going to be strong enough to thrive outside, and to where they're going to be healthy enough to truly make it out there. So this is the critical. I thought germination, I'm thinking, oh, my seeds are sprouting. I felt like I was like pro gardener when they started sprouting. No, this period right now is determining the health and whether or not that plant's going to thrive outside. So enough light, making sure that they're getting the amount of water that they need, meaning not to water them or overwater them, and then making sure that the airflow is good. And so I have a ceiling fan up in the sunroom, and I have put that on low just to make sure that the circulation, because I've also been reading, is that circulation and that slight breeze, not a wind, but that slight breeze is actually strengthening those plants. I'm learning. Today, I'm going to show you down in my grow light room, the majority of my seeds that I planted on Saturday and Sunday that were in the refrigerator have already started sprouting. I bought 5 packets of seeds from the Dollar Tree, and those are sprouting. I was surprised. I just planted them on Saturday and Sunday, and it's Wednesday, and I noticed they were sprouting last night, so those things were ready. I have added one more shelving unit upstairs, so that's a total of 4, and I'm going to add 2 more, so we'll have a total of 6. I am making more space up in the sunroom, because the seedlings downstairs will be going upstairs probably, I'm going to say maybe in the next week or so. So I need that space up there. What's doing well? My hostas are doing well. My astilbe is scaring me because it's huge and I am not ready for it to go outside. And I'm worried that I might kill it because they've got a bunch of buds coming, like they're ready to go outside. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I'm not ready. There are a couple of my seedlings that did not make it, namely the creeping thyme that I had no clue what I was doing. And so the creeping thyme that I repotted did not survive. There might be one that survived, but I have that huge massive tray that still got a million creeping thyme seedlings in there that are doing very well, but those are stretching. So I think what I might do is put those back under the grow light so I can slow that down, and hopefully I haven't ruined the creeping thyme. What else? I watered my ice plants, my red and my orange ice plants, keeping an eye on those because ice plants from experience do not like to be wet. And I've lost a couple of seedlings. So I lost a couple of my foxglove and I believe some of my black-eyed Susan. There are a couple of seedlings that didn't make it that I haven't transferred to larger pots yet. So for the most part, everything looks good. So I'm going to show you each and every one of the seedlings upstairs. My blazing star bulbs have started coming up. All of my crocus have now sprouted except for one. So I think that's the one that may not make it. My hostas seeds that I had down in the refrigerator, I still don't see anything yet, but that may change because I did not get a chance to look at them today because I knew I was going to do this. What else? Like, yeah, everything up there is doing well. So I'm going to show you down in the grow light space, and I'm going to show you up in the sunroom, and I might take you outside to show you some other ideas I have with my area just outside the back door. But I was able to lay out the paver stone, I'm sorry, not the paver, flagstone for the walkway that will be right out the back door to the left of the fountain. And the paver pad area, my goal is to get that paver pad area completed as far as the gravel down by Saturday evening. I'm going to have all of Friday and I'm going to have all of Saturday. So my goal is to get that done. So I'm going to show you what's going on outside if I get a chance, but let's go upstairs. All right, we are upstairs in the sunroom, and this is a wide angle, wide view, so you all could see the two shelving units, again from the Dollar Tree, great find, $6. And down here you have the ranunculus corms. They're not doing anything, so I think it's safe to say that I killed them. I killed the corms by putting them in the refrigerator and not properly preparing them. But I'm holding out. I am going to hold out hope for probably another week or so. All right, here are my heirloom yarrow. So these are the plants that I was talking about. These are the ones that I feel like probably should have stayed under the grow light because they were reaching. I've moved them so now they're getting more sun, but the sun is just not out right now. And these are my creeping thyme reaching, and I've rotated this tray so they're reaching back the other way. So I will say this, they're getting a good workout. Here are my blanket flower. A lot of these are getting their second set of leaves, and I still think I'm going to wait a bit longer before I transfer these to bigger pots. And these are my tick seed. This is tick seed here, the one in the back. This is my foxglove, and they all seem to be doing well. This one here has been kind of looking the same. This is a tick seed, and it's kind of been looking like that for about a week, so I don't know. That's the remainder of the seed on top. I guess I could pick it off, right? No, I'm gonna pick it off, maybe. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. Y'all didn't see that. Okay, so this is my blanket flower. These are the blanket flower from seed. And these are my lupin, all of my lupin. These are the ones I transferred over from the tray into individual pots, and they seem to be doing well. You guys, I did exactly what I didn't mean to do. These are the ones I put here last night. Oh, and I left them in the water. This is the only one that I didn't take out of water. See? Y'all, look. Okay. Here are my lupin, and These are my caladium. These are the ones I got from Amazon. So I got caladium from Amazon and I got caladium from Pike. I need to make sure I empty this out. Okay, so everything over here looks good. Here's my hostas. This probably needs to be watered today. I plan on watering today, some tomorrow, but these are the hostas that I got from, these were from Home Depot. And here is the white feather hosta. And so this right here, I wasn't sure what this was doing, but it's actually, I'm really trying to get in here. This is turning green. That was like white, and now it's turning green. So I think that's a sign that I'm doing something right. But the hostas need to be watered, so I will water these. Moving over here, here are my crocus. All my crocus are doing very well. There's one over here to the left of me that is not doing well, but we'll see. These are my black-eyed Susan. Those are all doing well. And here are my blazing star. So these are the blazing star from seed. I misspoke. A minute ago I said I had something from seed, but it was a blazing star that I have from seed and in bulbs. And here's my red ice that I watered yesterday, and these do not like to sit in water. Here are my summerberry yarrow, and here are my alyssum. And this is my coneflower. And this is my blazing star from bulbs. See? Yay! And here are more blazing star from bulbs. And here's my astilbe. This is the astilbe that is taking off. It is so happy. Here are my hosta seeds. These were in the refrigerator. These are more creeping thyme. Told you. Oh, well, this whole tray is doing well. This is the creeping thyme. Here is my bee balm. Here's my pink muhly in the first three, my pink muhly, and then in the back, I've got some more orange ice. These are caladium from bulbs. I don't see anything going on with my caladium, but I'm being patient. Here's some more astilbe over here. All seems to be doing well. Again, left another one in the water, but I did that this morning before I went to the gym. Oops, we'll put this over here. And in the back, more crocus. So here's crocus here. And there's in there. There you go. And so this is the one I'm not sure it's gonna make it, but I'll leave it alone. I'll give it some time. Here are the creeping thyme that I massacred. There you go. Here are my mixed heart hostas. This is the yellowing that I was telling you about. So I think it wasn't getting enough sun, so I put this over here by the sun yesterday. And these are more hostas. These are hostas from Roots, I believe. Yes, and I got these also from, I believe, Amazon. All right, so that's what's going on upstairs. So I'm gonna move back a bit. And this is what my wide angle. So this is the second table with the 2 shelving units over here. And then I will I will set up the shelving units here. I have 2 more that will go on the credenza. And then down here, you have a sweet pea. So this is the sweet pea. It doesn't need, I planted this on Saturday. It's already sprouting. There's my sweet pea. All right, I'm gonna pop downstairs. Okay, we're down in the grow light space down in the basement, and I wanted to give you a little peek. This is my ajuga. So right now I have 1 sprout in here. I haven't checked, so I think it's just 1 from what up 2. There's another. And let's see if we can get 3. Up. Oh, nope. There's not another one. There's not a third. So ajuga is taking its time. Let's check this one. Nope. All right, and over here is the bellflower. So this is my second round of bellflower. The bellflower did not do right the first time. So this is the second round of bellflower. Moving over here, This is the zinnia. The zinnia are in the back. I have 2 in this tray. So this back here are my zinnias that I planted over the weekend. And these were another where you just kind of sprinkle the seeds on top and water them down. And then on this side we have delphinium. They require the same amount of water and not light. They don't need light, and these seem to be doing well. So the zinnia do. And here are my lavender. And this whole tray is lavender, so I've got a lonely one right there. There's my lavender. And over here are this is creeping phlox. This whole tray is creeping phlox. I don't see anything yet, but this is creeping phlox. And you can't, I do see something. And hopefully this plastic is not prohibiting it from, but there is a sprout in there. Here, let's just go ahead and do a quick little unveiling to see whether or not there are some more here. Let me go over to this side. This might be a bit easier to slide this tray out. Yeah. All right, so here there is two. So I've got 2 sprouts of my creeping phlox. There's one long one, and then there was another one. There are actually a couple coming up. So I'm gonna have to see. I'll have to come back down here later to get this plastic on here and kind of elevate it a bit so that it's not sticking down to the sprouts. And I've run over here, right there. So yeah, I'll have to come back down later. Oh, and then there's one hiding back here. So there are some lavender on the other side. I was able to see it. And this is a better view of the zinnias on this side. All right, so here I go. I'm gonna stand up here. Up here I have my columbine. Let me get up here. Here's my columbine. This is not columbine. This is my, let's see. These are my corbels. Oh, look at all those. It's time for the dome to come off. These are the corbels, so I will not put that back on there. Those are my corbels. You got a peek at my husband's old motorcycle over there in the corner. All right, and so here are more ajuga. There's nothing coming up here. And here are more lavender. And then here are my columbine. I don't see anything coming up on my columbine. These are also the seeds that were in the refrigerator, so these have been here. I put these columbine, no, they went in the refrigerator on 1/31. I didn't put the date on when I took these out, but I have it upstairs. And then I'm going to show you what my husband is doing over here on the table. My husband has got his, I think these are the Blazing Stars or the Red Hot Pokers. I'm not sure which ones these are. But my husband grew these from seed last year, and they were huge and beautiful. So my husband has done this before, and I am doing this now. So these are I believe these are either the Blazing Star or the Red Hot Pokers. I'm not sure. But that's what's going on in the basement. Lots of sprouts are sprouting. Thank you so much for joining Art Ladle and Spade. And if you have not, please subscribe.